Good morning. Good. So, welcome. Find a good seat for yourself. So either sit up on a chair, sit up on a pillow, or sit up on some books. I'm Marcel and this is Shawn, and together we are teaching this whole year each day from 7 to 7:30, 7:40 yoga lessons. And we welcome you and we'll invite you to close your eyes when you found a good seat. You're always welcome to change your seat if you like. But we'll invite you to close your eyes in your seat now and start breathing deeper. So breathe into your belly, maybe lay or take your right hand, lay it on your belly. Take the left hand and lay it on your breast area. You first want to breathe in deeply to the belly and then to the breast area. And repeat this a few times. Come to this moment. Enjoy your breath. My cat is saying hello again. Breathe in deeply. One more time, as deep as you can. And release. Yeah, that cat is okay. I will let the cat in at one point. It's just a morning routine she is doing. And it's a thing like she wants to get fat, right? And then after that it's like stillness. It's just in the morning and it's so annoying because my father kind of so what first I give instructions, then I explain. Bring the shoulders forward, then upward, then back. Forward, upward, and back. It's like my father gave food in the morning, forward, upward, back. And when that doesn't happen, this happens. And it starts at around 6 o'clock and then it goes on to around 7 where everybody stands up. And sometimes it's just like, you know, the thing with the bell it's conditioned. So when the bell rings, the cat gets food, right? And so it's conditioned in the morning, she's meowing, oh, that means it gets food, so I keep meowing. Something like that. So good. Extend your hands in the air, breathe in deeply. And release. Put the left hand on the floor. Extend the right hand. And release. Extend the left hand. Breathe in deeply. Release. Breathe out here and change the side. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Extend. Breathing in. Breathe out. Release all together. Imagine that you're drawn up by a rope that is attached to your head. So your spine gets really long when you breathe in. You feel taller. One more deep breath in here. And release. Let's get to all fours. So shift yourself forward onto your hands. And bring your shoulders over the wrists. And the hips over the knees. And from here we start to arc our back, our lower back, up towards the upper back, vertebra by vertebra, and when we do this we breathe in, and breathing out we arc from the top of the head slowly down, and breathe in again from the lower back upward. Breathing in, upward. Breathing out, downward. And downward. Come back to middle, and from this middle we start to leave the hips and just move them around. So think about an limitless 8, unlimited 8, yeah, and you can start moving also your elbows a little bit, shift yourself back, forward, as it feels good for you at this point. Now come back to middle, come back to neutral, so shoulders are over the wrists, hips are over the knees, and from here we are letting our upper body fall down a little so that our shoulders are on our back. Then we stretch the hands through and we bring ourselves further up and let our upper body fall through again, so shoulders are on the back, and stretch through, shoulders are out of the shoulder socket like this. And letting go through again, slowly, slowly. So warming up the shoulders really good. Good job, everybody. Go slowly, don't go really fast here. This is to feel what the shoulders are doing. It's also this exercise for to feel what's happening in the body. And release. Shift yourself back onto your heels with the hips and extend the hands either in front of you, release the head, or bring the hands back so you can give yourself a small massage on your neck, on your shoulder area. And breathe in deeply here as well. Shift yourself up again. And from here, checking the position again. And we are coming a little bit down with one hand. We're coming down. Oh, I move the camera. Yeah. So we're coming down with one hand on the elbow with the right hand, for example, then grabbing on to the left hand. And what we want to do here is we want to straighten the left hand the whole time. So think about straightening the whole time. And then we bend forward, breathing in and breathing out. The same movement as before. Just maybe a little bit deeper, or you'll feel a stretch in another area. Always check in if your left hand is still around. Straight. Breathing in, looking forward, breathing out, slowly. Go down, vertebra by vertebra. One more time back. Come back to neutral and change slowly, slowly. Good. Slowly change the hands. So the left hand is going down. I will let the cat in future lessons, but not right now. It's just too much for me to handle. Too much going on. Breathing in. Rounding from the lower spine up to the upper spine, breathing in deeply and then breathing out. And come back to neutral and come up. Shift yourself back to your hips. Breathe in deeply here. One more deep breath in. Shift yourself up. Then step up on your toes, maybe shift the toes a little bit back, your feet a little bit back, and shift the hips up into the air. Hips up into the air. This means we're in downward facing dog now. You can bend the knees a little here if you like. Look forward to your hands and slowly step forward when you breathe out. Keep bending forward, bend forward here. Breathe in deeply. Bend the knees as you like. They don't need to be straight, but you can try to straighten them a little bit more if the stretch isn't there. You can either leave the hands just hanging down, or you can grab onto your elbows. Next time you breathe in, bring the hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, coming more into your knees and stepping up with a straight back. Breathing in here, bringing the hands above your head into the sky. Hands together, breathing out, bring them in front of your heart. Asking yourself, how does your body feel right now? And releasing this again. Try to find a place where you have some space around of you. And move the camera a little bit up again. And so we go ahead, imagine that you have two white towels as your hands, and we start to turn from our belly button to the left and the right, and what's happening is that the wet towels are crashing onto your body, and this feels really good because the wrists are getting a massage, the hips are getting a massage, and also our shoulders are involved, that are really just freely moving. And today we're going to take it a little bit further, but just try your best. When we do this, we want to keep looking straight forward, so our whole spine is also getting activated here a little bit more. And we also want to keep the knees fixed, so we're not doing like this. You keep them fixed. And then what we want to do is that we move one arm up into the air and let it fall behind us. Just move down and fall. And we still keep this movement going with the other hand. The initial movement going with the other hand. Good job, everybody. Just keep trying. It's one of my favorite exercises, this. Just because it releases so much tension in the shoulders and the lower back. And release, come back to the middle. And then do the other hand. And come back to the middle, and from here we're slowing the movement down, slower. making it slower and slower, smaller and smaller, and letting it go completely. You probably will feel still some impulses left to right, and that's what we want to feel. If you don't feel it, don't worry about it. It just brings us to the middle of our body. Good. So we're standing in front of our mat, we're coming back in front of our mat, and we're stepping back with one leg. I take the right leg now, coming to hinge or warrior one kind of like position. Not completely. So the leg behind is on the toes and it's straight. The front leg is from the knee down, the knee is over the heels, exactly. And breathe in deeply here. Next time you breathe in, bring your arms up. Every time you breathe in, you get longer. When you breathe out, expand. Here what's important is that the hips are looking forward, so the hips are kind of like here. And breathe in 2 more times. 1 more time. Longer, longer. And 1 more time. And then bring the hands in front of your knee, on the front knee, and step forward. Step up, extend hands in deeply, and release the hands. Step the other leg back. Good job, guys. Breathe in deeply here. Here also, same thing, front knee over the heels, then breathe in deeply, bring the hands up. Smile a little here. Breathe in deeply. And 1 more time, breathe in deeply, get longer. And release, step forward. This is kind of variation of warrior one. Now we step with the right leg back and shift it 90 degrees. Turn it to the side 90 degrees. So now we are open. What you want to do is check again that our front knee is over the heels. And we are open like this. The hips are open like this now. And from here, straighten our left leg behind and extend our arms. Look forward to the front arm, and we turn the hands around for a moment, so the shoulders get kind of onto the back a little, and turn around just the hands. So the shoulders keep on the back. When you breathe in, get longer. When you breathe out, expand, take up more space, more room. One more breathe in. And release. Okay, and we do the other side. You can see both sides. The knee is over the heel. What I forgot before is that in line with the front foot, the line with the from the front foot. If you extend the line to the back foot, it's in the middle of the back foot. So, good. It hits the middle of the back foot. Then we extend the arms when you're ready. We bring the shoulders onto the back. And turn the hands around again, keeping the shoulders onto the back. Breathing in deeply here. Extend. Get longer when you breathe in. Also through your spine, everywhere longer. And breathing out, taking up more space. And one more deep breath in. And release. Forward. Relaxing a little bit, just jumping. You can either make real jumps or just go out of your knees. It's also good. If it starts hurting, just come back into middle also. Just stand up as straight as you can. Also release the neck, so you can. The neck gets also shaken through the whole body gets shaken through here. And we do this for 1 minute. Change jumps a little bit. You can lean on one leg and the other leg. Good. And then slowly release this again. Bring the hands up into the sky, breathing deeply. Bring them in front of your heart. Put them together and ask yourself, how do I feel today? How does my body feel? Now. And release the hands. Doing the most advanced, so if you don't arrive, don't worry. Just maybe just do the first exercise. I'll show you. So step back with the right leg. So we're going into the lunge pose kind of again. You need to go a little bit more back so you have some more space in front of you. And now if you can't do it, then just stay here for a moment and then we come out together. And if you can do it, or what we want to do is we want to do very free. So maybe bring something in front of you that you can put your hands on it first. If you do it the first time, and we kind of want to, the final pose is like this. We extend our hands in front of us. We straighten the standing leg and we straighten the back leg. And imagining that the back leg is pushing into a wall. Breathing in deeply here. And releasing again, coming back into lunge pose and bringing yourself forward. Extend your hands in front of your head. Breathing in deeply and releasing. And changing the sides. Left leg is now back. then standing, doing the same thing this side, shifting ourselves forward slowly, slowly, and maybe grabbing on something on the floor. That's possible for you. So maybe some books. And then when you're ready, stand your hands. Oh wow, this side is harder. Extending your hands, extending your legs, both legs, imagining that you're pushing into a wall behind you. Even one more time, deep in. And releasing down. Ooh. Shifting yourself forward. Breathing in deeply. Extending your hands above in the sky. Bring them together in front of your heart. How does your body feel? And releasing the hands. So we're coming to the floor. Slowly, mindfully sitting down, coming to a wall. We're doing one inversion, so putting the feet or shifting the hips towards the wall, then putting the feet up the wall and just letting all the blood that is stuck in our legs move down into the upper body. What we can do here is, this is variant 1, if that feels good for you. You can stay here if you want to get deeper into it. Put the elbows next to your body, shift your hips slowly up and grab onto the hips and extend the legs. So all the blood in the legs and in the lower body is kind of moving down. And here we also want to breathe deeply. Breathing in deeply, re-oxygenate all the blood that is maybe stuck in your toes. If this hurts, then please just do either variant 1 or come down to a lying pose. This shouldn't hurt. What I forgot, in this pose you don't want to move your head. Now we're doing it with a wall, so it's not that bad if you move your head, but if you're doing it without a wall, then you really don't want to move your head. So if you're up here, then you don't want to move your head left to right, but I like to do it with a wall, so it can stay a little bit longer. And we can stay a little bit longer. And it's not that dangerous for your neck. So slowly step down. Come to the floor and come into final relaxation pose, Shavasana. So what we're doing is we're lying down on our back, toes pointing outward, feet are pointing a little bit outward, our hands are pointing towards the sky, and you will just lie on the floor and just be on the floor for some 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, and I will get you out of this feeling again after 5 minutes. and just be. Slowly start, breathe deeper. Slowly start moving your fingers. Slowly start moving your toes. Slowly start to a little bit shake your whole body. Side to side a little bit, and then bring your knees in to your body, to your belly, and shift either to the left or the right side. So let your whole body fall onto the side, either left or right, and let all the muscles loose. Loosen all your muscles and feel the gravity carrying you. Let go of the muscles in your head, so maybe the tongue muscle. Really feel relaxed and carried by the earth. Take a deep breath in here. One more deep breath, relax everything. And shift yourself up into the middle, into a final sitting pose. Bring the hands in front of your heart together and honor yourself, honor your practice, honor the time that you took for yourself today.